Okay, so good day. Welcome to Words of Wisdom. I hope you're well. I'm sitting here. It's dark outside. The moon is quite bright in the sky, although it's got this misty cover over. And I feel like that's almost what it feels a bit mysterious. It feels a bit mystic. It feels like there's a bit of hidden situations, hidden something that we are having to deal with now. I know I've talked about the idea of the end of the week. Now I'm going to have to really think about and reflect on how far I've come and what it is that we are going to have that is going to come out, be guided with us. And I just feel like I came back in and I was told, you go in, you get your animal cards. The animal cards want to talk to us. I feel very strongly guided to this wild unknown animal spirit deck. So we have a dream, don't we? Our message today on the calendar was the true dream is the other shore of reality. And we feel like we're sitting here ready. It's like we're not sure. There's this mystery. There's this there's a little bit of shadow. There's something that we can't yet see. We're not sure. I'm sensing it. So if you're connecting with me, perhaps you're sensing it as well. So I thought, let's see what it is that we can be guided with. We're nearly at the end of this year. We are this last super moon tomorrow night. Full moon tomorrow night, all about releasing. We've got this last month now, the year of the snake, and it starts with our new year, with the year of the horse, freedom and movement, and having healed ourselves. And the moon, looking at it when I was walking out tonight, was that there's that mystery to it. So I'm sort of asking Spirit to give us a bit of guidance into what is this, the mystery. What is it that we're sensing? We want to know our guidance for our dream, because we will set intentions for next year and we know what our dream is and, what it is that you want. But I think it's about really digging deep and, really getting to what is it that your heart wants, not what your head is telling you. And it's not about material, external things. It's about those feelings, those emotions, that sort of sense of strength and within you. And that's what it is. I just booked my Qigong for Saturday morning, because moving the energy on Saturday after I've done a bit of work on Friday, I thought would be a very good idea. All right, so let's ask then very clearly, please, animal spirits. Oh, can you please give us some guidance? Can you please give us some guidance during this full moon phase, this last super moon, this last phase of the year? Can you give us some guidance to realize our dream and bring our dream into reality? Can you please give us some guidance? Think of your question. You think of what it is that you're setting out. Okay. So we have the crocodile. And a crocodile, he sits, he waits. And I feel like that's very much the case at the minute with this. I feel that's how we are. It's sort of waiting. They just float. There's only the certain part of the crocodile seen, isn't it? In the water, just the eyes. You don't see the whole body. It's very half submerged. Crocodiles are quite patient. I feel that's very much what the energy is right now. We also have a stingray, and we sort of look here and we can see these colors under the stingray, almost like our chakras, and they're all quite bright. Now the stingray obviously has a tail, it has a sting. With a stingray as well, it sort of very easily glides through the water. It goes with the movement, goes with the flow. So again, we've got two elements of water, really, haven't we? Two things that are in water. So very much an emotional time, but it's I feel a very peaceful emotional time. Okay, because actually we have patience, we're floating along, we're going with our movement, and then we've also got the beautiful elk. And so the elk, you can see all the sort of, it's almost like fire is lighting up the elk's horns here. And there's almost like a sort of an eclipse almost, it feels like. Look at this dark moon, or, you know, with this fire rim round it. It's not really a sun, is it? But it sort of matches those horns, this sort of almost like the brightness of the shadow. But we'll have a little read what that means for us now. So, a crocodile, our crocodile. Resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Yes, that's exactly how I was feeling. That's what I was saying. We really are very much in that sort of way at this time, and that's what our spirit is saying to us. Stay like that for this full moon. Okay, don't, you know, whatever is hidden, whatever's missed, what's meant for you will find you. Okay, if it's meant for you, it's all divine timing right now. Very strong, very, very strong. And we'll have other cards that will come out to confirm any of this as well. The crocodile's mantra is wait. Now is not the time for decisions, actions, or discussion. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. But the crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. So wisdom and power. So when in balance, wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. And I really feel that right now. You know, and if you don't feel that right now, you need to be really concentrating on yourself over these next couple of days for the supermoon to get into this energy of really being patient and knowing without a shadow of a doubt that that next meal is going to come into that water, into that watering hole. You know, you've got to be patient and believe and trust in that. You will be able to be successful the minute something comes forward for you. That's how I'm feeling right now with this. Our stingray. What is a stingray then? No, it's got to be in water, hasn't it, a stingray? I would have thought. Where's starfish? Oh, okay. Maybe it's a spirit. No. Is it? No. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find my stingray at this stage. Very strange. Moth, that's not a stingray. No. Horse, wolf, elk, buffalo, fox, raccoon, rabbit, mouse, earth. Right. I need to find my stingray. Okay. I'll find the stingray. Bear with. He will be here any minute now. Very carefully, I will look. Right. Very carefully, I will look. It's got to be fire. It's got to be water. Shark. Otter. Frog. Turtle. Had a lot of turtle previously, haven't we? Haven't come out today. Beaver, starfish, octopus, crocodile. Well, I'll be. So where is our stingray? There's our elk. That's earth. Okay, well, let me read the elk to you. Stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. Exactly. It's that within this work now, you know what you want. This last supermoon, I feel like we're aligning in some way. It's amazing with the universe. because we know what we want. We've worked hard to know what we want. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. So when in balance, supportive, kind, and consistent. Wow, that's amazing. Right, I still can't find my stingray's story. That is so bizarre. It was right next to the crocodile the whole time. Can you believe it there? And there's the crocodile. I just didn't see it. And that's interesting because it's on page 92, which is at 11. But I think Spirit wanted us to read it last, and I've put it in the middle. So it's kind of feeling like it's sitting, developing confidence, sense of self or spine. So it's all about you right now. It's really about you having that patience, that belief in yourself, wisdom, power with your crocodile, having the patience to know and trust. And the stingray is all about having that, you know, and of course the masculine energy being very strong and able and good guide and you know, having that sort of, it's very good, strong energy on the table right now. And that's what Spirit wants us to have through this full moon. So that's beautiful. I think we've got to this point. I'm really convinced of that. The moment has come when the stingray must decide between the old and the new. So the old being easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new being challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. So that's interesting. They told us to read it last, and it's right between. So I feel like it's almost like some of you may still have this sort of feeling of being a little bit out of balance. So you might still have this idea of having this discomfort within you, and you're not quite sure. And that's okay. It's okay, because if you can acknowledge that, that's what you can work on. And I really feel quite strongly about the end of this week being a very pivotal time. There's going to be something, a portal will open. It'll be really strong, powerful aha moments for a lot of us. So I really feel that's why the stingray was between this patient crocodile who's got this wisdom and knowledge and knows that the next meal is jumping into the watering hole without a shadow of a doubt, to the beautiful elk, where we said with the elk it was about, you know, the idea of they know themselves and their core values, and they're standing in their belief as well. So our stingray is, no matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again, as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. So when in balance, eager and wants to grow. So if you feel like you're in balance, and it's like I wanted these two between this, if you are feeling you're in balance now, which is where I feel I am, very much, it's really resonating, then that's what Spirit wants you to know, to be feeling for this full moon. There's nothing more that you can do but just accept what the flow of that energy is. If there's something that comes up, deal with it. Okay, I'm also going to just see if I can. I don't know if I've got the book here actually. Sometimes I do have these things. I'll just pause for a minute. Right, so I've got the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. And I wanted to talk to you about the law of Dharma. And also I wanted to just say to you this. On the animal book with the stingray, the picture was on page 92, which is 11. But the actual description of it, to talk about the law of Dharma, was on 93. Which is 12. So we're talking about this as a now thing, right? Because we're talking about our supermoon, our last moon, and it's the month of December, and everything is on the, I feel like this pivotal change. So because it talks about the law of Dharma, I got this book for you, which is the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. And the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success is on page 93, the law of Dharma, the 7th one. Okay, it's on page 93. So there's your synchronicity right there. It's also a number 7, obviously, which is a very important number. All right. And it's the law of Dharma, or purpose in life. And if you are on the spiritual journey and you really got to this point where you know what your soul purpose is, you found your soul purpose, like I have, and I'm doing this and I love doing it. And I've been gifted and guided over these past years to this point, and I was really pushed when I came in the door after seeing that moon with the hidden veil and the mysterious feel of it. Go to your table and get these animal cards and do this reading. And I've already done a reading today, so this is very important right now. Okay, the problem is if it feels a little bit woo-woo for you and you're not quite there, it's okay. Switch off, come back to it when you feel called to, because it really is about understanding the spiritual aspect of your journey right now. So everyone has a purpose in life, a unique gift or a special talent to give to others. And when we blend this unique talent with service to others, we experience the ecstasy and exaltation of our own spirit, which is the ultimate goal of all goals. So it says the seventh spiritual law of success is the law of Dharma. Dharma is a Sanskrit word that means purpose in life. The law of Dharma says that we have taken manifestation in physical form to fulfill a purpose. The field of pure potentiality is divinity in its essence, and the divine takes human form to fulfill a purpose. Now, according to this law, you have a unique talent and a unique way of expressing it. There is something that you can do better than anyone else in this whole world. And for every unique talent and unique expression of that talent, there are also unique needs. When these needs are matched with the creative expression of your talent, that is the spark that creates affluence. Expressing your talents to fulfill needs creates unlimited wealth and abundance. So there are three components to the law of Dharma. The first component says that each of us is here to discover our true self, to find out on our own that our true self is spiritual, that essentially we are spiritual beings that have taken manifestation in physical form. We're not human beings that have occasional spiritual experiences. It's the other way round. We're spiritual beings that have occasional human experiences. Each of us is here to discover our higher self or our spiritual self. That's the first fulfillment of the law of Dharma. The second component of the law of Dharma is to express our unique talents. And the law of Dharma says that every human being has a unique talent. You have a talent that is unique in its expression, so unique that there's no one else alive on this planet that has that talent or that expression of that talent. This means that there's one thing you can do and one way of doing it that is better than anyone else on this entire planet. When you're doing that one thing, you lose track of time. When you're expressing that one unique talent that you possess, or more than one unique talent in many cases, the expression of that talent takes you into timeless awareness. And honestly, I'll do a reading and I'll look up and it's 50 minutes and I think, how? Where's that time gone? It's nearly an hour just disappeared. And when I used to speak with my twin flame, we'd been on the phone for an hour and it would just go like that. You know, sometimes you have that with people. You have this time doesn't mean anything. It's just you're in the zone, you're in that moment. The third component of the law of Dharma is service to humanity. So to serve your fellow human beings and to ask yourself the questions, how can I help? How can I help all those that I come into contact with? When you combine the ability to express your unique talent with service to humanity, then you make full use of the law of Dharma. And coupled with the experience of your own spirituality, the field of pure potentiality, there's no way you will not have access to unlimited abundance, because that is the real way abundance is achieved. So if you want to make a maximum use of the law of Dharma, then you have to make several commitments. The first commitment is, I am going to seek my higher self, which is beyond my ego, through spiritual practice. The second commitment is I am going to discover my unique talents, and finding my unique talents, I'm going to enjoy myself. And because the process of enjoyment occurs when I go into timeless awareness, that's when I am in a state of bliss. The third commitment is I am going to ask myself how I am best suited to serve humanity. I'm going to answer that question and then put it into practice. I'm going to use my unique talents to serve the needs of my fellow human beings. I will match those needs to my desire to help and serve others. So sit down and make a list of the answers to these two questions. Ask yourself, if money was no concern, you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do? If you would still do what you currently do, then you are in Dharma, because you have passion for what you do. You are expressing your unique talents. Then ask yourself, how am I best suited to serve humanity? Answer that question and put it into practice. So discover your divinity, find your unique talent, serve humanity with it, and you can generate all the wealth that you want. When your creative expression matches the needs of your fellow humans, then wealth will spontaneously flow from the unmanifest into the manifest, from the realm of the spirit to the world of form. You will begin to experience your life as a miraculous expression of divinity, not just occasionally, but all the time. As you will know, true joy and the true meaning of success, the ecstasy and exaltation of your own spirit. So applying the law of Dharma, I will put the law of Dharma into effect by making a commitment to take the following steps. Today, I will lovingly nurture the god or goddess in embryo that lies deep within my soul. I will pay attention to the spirit within me that animates both my mind and my body. I will awaken myself to this deep stillness within my heart. I will carry the consciousness of timeless, eternal being in the midst of time-bound experience. I will make a list of my unique talents. Then I will list all the things that I love to do while expressing my unique talents. When I express my unique talents and use them in the service of humanity, I lose track of time and create abundance in my life as well as in the lives of others. I will ask myself daily, how can I serve and how can I help? The answers to these questions will allow me to help and serve my fellow human beings with love. So that, my friends, is the law of Dharma. And it was very important that I read that to you and got that out today and made that connection with these three beautiful spiritual animal cards. Okay, so really good. Thank you so much for that. That is amazing. All right, so we are also now going to just get our little beautiful, I love these little cards, little guide cards. If we can, please have some guidance for this full moon. Okay, we've got our very beautiful animal cards. We know what we've got to do. So what else can you give us as guidance, please, Spirit, during this full moon phase? For our Dharma. For our Dharma. Yeah, absolutely. Our spiritual purpose. Being able to go forward and move into our new. So, there we go. There was one. Oh, creativity. So again, we have to be creative. We have to think of creativity as something that we can do. And if you're in that Dharma phase, healing. Okay, very beautiful cards. Healing as well. Making sure that we're healing. And healing isn't something that you do and it's done and dusted, especially on a spiritual journey. You are continuously healing and power. Isn't that funny? Underneath the elk comes power, beautiful power, and home is on the bottom. So that is so lovely. We've got some beautiful guidance there. I'm just going to give us a little creativity, little look here. You have access to a lot of creative energy. This can be channeled into something that gives you joy and happiness. This card also signifies a boost of energy that will increase your vitality and passion for life. That's beautiful. That is so lovely. So that is right now for us during this full moon stage. There's great potential for healing in the situation. Whatever you are going through can be a big blessing in disguise. That this card can also show that the healing is necessary for successful outcome or forward movement. And it was funny when we looked at that stingray card initially, I said the stingray moves and just goes with the flow, keeps going. You know, I see them, you know, how they glide so beautifully and quietly through the water. I really feel that very much with this healing card underneath. So go with this energy. Allow your creativity. Allow this sort of abundance of fresh energy to energize you, you know, with the oranges. Oranges, good vitamin C. Maybe you're doing a little bit of a plan to look after your nutrition. I heard somewhere about our physical vessel being so important. It is our vessel for our soul, for our spiritual form to be inside, to be in. So look after your physical vessel. And then we've got this beautiful power card that has come out under the elk. And the elk was all about power and strength and conviction and stability, masculine energy, very strong. And also masculine energy is about creativity as well. So power. True power comes from mastering oneself. You are stepping into your power by learning this. Dare to be different and unique. This is where your good fortune lays. So different and unique. You know, this is the law of Dharma as well. Having that all uniqueness, knowing your unique talents, making a list of them, honoring them, honoring you as a unique person, loving who you are. That is so beautiful. And the crocodile is all about wisdom and power as well. So we've really got a very strong energy now, right now on this table. It's beautiful. Let's ask our beautiful Believe in Your Own Magic cards. I haven't used these for a few days. Believe in your own magic. What is the magic for this full moon, please, Spirit? This last super moon in the last month of this year. Can you give us some guidance? Yep. Oh, you deserve sugar, not salt. Some evil queen. Number 2. All right. Gosh, we got a few. So, evil queen, you deserve sugar, not salt, and let them go. So whatever, remember I did say to you, if you're feeling still that little bit of that block, that sort of feeling with, you know, the stingray being in between that, you know, energy at the minute, still a little bit, okay, you deserve sugar, not salt. So if someone is giving you something that you know that you're not happy with, it just doesn't align with you anymore, it doesn't fit with you anymore, you know, let them go. It's time. And especially on this full moon, because it's our final super moon, and we really want to do that. We want to have this wisdom and this power and this strength and knowledge and knowing that we are healing and we're here, and this is a very important thing to do. So definitely we are now letting go. Letting go. Right, number 2, evil queen. Someone in your life is mistreating you. You keep trying to see the good in them, but they just keep disappointing you again and again. Truth is, some people don't deserve second chances, as difficult as it may be. This is your sign that you need to cut them loose, unfollow them, and block their number. It's time to move on. Do whatever it takes to find some inner peace, for it's just as precious as gold, inner peace. And there, the card that came out with the evil queen was tree. Let them go. And it's not to say that it won't be harder, or it might, you know, I mean, I'm at the point now, it's easy. I don't want this person that, you know, but, you know, it takes you what it takes to get there. And if you're not quite ready, Okay, if you're not quite ready, that's okay. You will get ready. You know, the minute you start thinking, I'm not ready, but you're thinking about it, you're on that first step, aren't you, already? So let them go, 18. You often take on the pain of others. You used to think it was because you're an empath, but these days you're not so sure. Sometimes it feels like other people are emptying their emotions into you and giving nothing in return. Sometimes we even feel we inherited pain from those who come before us in our family tree. So ancestral, we had this in our reading yesterday, the ancestral lines, the breaking of those ancestral patterns and behaviors. And that it does affect us. It does make, so this is this pivotal moments that is coming up. So your permission, this is your permission to let go. Your life is ultimately about you, not what other people expect you to carry. And then we've got 3 cards here that are sitting right on top of healing and power. We've got surrender. Do it for you. All right. So it is about surrendering. Allowing this energy, this healing, this energy to just come along and do its thing. Okay, you're going to be taken and guided and supported in the right direction. Trust in that. Trust, wait, just be patient. It'll come. Then we've got voyage. You already have the answers. Look. Okay, so that's the movement. You've already got the map. You already know this. Deep down, you knew this. And sometimes it just takes a little bit of moment to get to the point of, yeah, okay, I admit to having known this. I do know this. I do know this. I'm okay with that. And we've got dragons, slay them all. Okay, so you have this power. You have the strength. You have the knowledge. You absolutely do. You'll be absolutely fine with this. Okay. Focus on the here and now was on the bottom. Right now. This is happening for us right now. It's very important for you right now. This message. Okay. So number 41. Sundress. Do it for you. When it comes to healing and recovery, make sure you're doing it for yourself, not for somebody else. Becoming too dependent on other people will only end in disappointment. People leave, friends drift, family members become estranged. Your reason needs to be bigger than them. And believe it or not, you are important enough to be that reason. All right. 34. Voyage. You've been feeling lost for a while now, wandering through your life aimlessly, searching everywhere for meaning and never coming up with anything of substance. That's the problem. You keep searching for answers outside of yourself when all the answers can be found within. We've talked about that. Okay, very strong. I keep saying the same thing over and over. If you take the time to look, you need a spiritual mentor. At this point in your life, that person needs to be you. Be your own mentor. Be your own guide. You've got this wisdom. You know this. You know, you are very strong. You have this wisdom within you. And finally, slay the dragons. When the heart is involved, people don't always have the best intentions. They will pretend they're good for you, only for you to find out they're toxic or even abusive. The time has come to face your dragons, and you must slay them before they slay you. Of course, don't literally slay them, but make sure they know you won't stand for their mistreatment. So setting those boundaries, saying no. You deserve sugar, not salt. This is your life. This is what you need. Do you trust that? Do you believe that? You know? Fantastic. Okay, finally, I'm going to get a couple of tarot now, just to confirm what's on the table with this beautiful Cozy Witch. I love the Cozy Witch tarot. Oof, right then, my lovely Cozy Witch tarot. Can we have some guidance for the new moon? Full moon, please, full moon. This last super moon, please, based on what is on our table. And the guidance that you would like to give us. What is our guidance over this period? The change that we need to make. What is it? Oh, wow. Okay. I'll just see if there's anything more. Anything more, please? No. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so over here on top of you deserve sugar, not salt. Three of Swords, it's okay to cry. And it was by let them as well. Okay. Let them go. It's okay to cry. Look, she's carrying her heart. Book, the Three of Swords. Okay, it is painful. It can be really hard. Okay, so definitely the blockage could still be a little bit about that for your release now. But we have here, slay them all, voyage. We have got a voyage here, Six of Swords. All aboard, witch. It's time to write a new chapter. Look, you're going. You've packed your bags. You've decided it's time. So it is about a new chapter. Look, you've got the map. You know where you're going. You know it deep down. You knew this was coming. You're not stupid. You do know these things. You have wisdom. You have power. You have intuition. You have gifts. You have sight. You are meant for more. You are meant for sugar, my friend. And wow, what an abundant opportunity. Stop overthinking and just do it. And this reminds me of one of my students. She actually got accepted to go to Disney on placement. And that's all she wanted to do. She wanted to go. She wanted to go. She loves Disney. She got accepted. And True's Bob, right? She sends me a message to say, oh, I'm going to think about it for a few days to see if I do want to go because I've got a lot that I can do in the summer next year. I thought, she's terrified. She's scared. So she's putting that in her mind. Her doorway out. So don't overthink this, you know. Don't overthink letting them go. It's all about surrendering. Okay, surrender. Let the energy, when we talk about energy, we talk about spirits, we talk about the guidance, we talk about the universe. Let it guide you. Let it come get you. Let it show you. Let it lead you. Look for your signs. Just surrender. Don't overthink anything. There's no point. Okay? When we say block them, cut them out, do it. Doesn't matter. If it's meant to be, it'll be. If it's meant to be for you, it will be for you. And look here, they're telling you, you've got quite a big opportunity. And there's wealth with that opportunity. There's financial success with this opportunity. You're writing your new chapter. It's time to go. It's time to sail away. Sail away, sail away. I'm hearing that song. Sail away, sail away. So, that is our full moon guidance. We've talked about the law of Dharma. Okay? You are unique. Believe in yourself. Have patience. Okay? You have the power. You have the wisdom. You have the strength. You know what you deserve now. You know where you're at. And if you are still wobbling a little bit, that's okay. Be aware of it. You can address it then, can't you? It will come right. The minute you start putting your attention to that, it's okay to walk away. It really is. And it's okay to have the pain. Let it out. Let it go. Burn it. Tomorrow night, under the full moon, write on your bay leaves the name of the person or anything else you want to get rid of. Write it out and burn those bay leaves and send them up. Send it up to the new moon, to the full moon. Send it to the moon. Send it to the universe. Burn it. Let it go. And then follow that with your heart, with your trust and your belief. I hope that helped you. It was a wonderful little pop-in. Don't know how much it was, how much time. But there we go. Enjoy it. And I'll see you again very soon. Thank you for joining.